what's going on? It's Friday.
We have some free food to give away. Whoop, whoop.
Woo! Hey, we made it another week.
We did. We made it another week. And this week, I know I had said last week we were going to do Dunell and Grill as a sponsor, but they are closed for renovations right now. So I'm going to hold off until a little bit later in the month. So this week, it's all about us, the Peddler.
Hey, it's all about us.
So for those of you just tuning in, this is a game where we give free food to the community. The free food comes from people that advertise with us, people that donate gift cards to us, and some distribution spots where we go out and purchase gift cards to the people who help us distribute the paper into the community, into your hands each and every month. And without further ado, Matt's going to talk to us about the restaurants
Today.
Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, I guess I didn't give out the rules on how we play, but I'll do that after this.
All right.
And Judith Worthington says hi, y'all. Hi.
Hey, Judith. Then Hernando County. I'm going to start off with Trader Bay's Seafood off of Hernando Beach. Then we got Lake Lindsay Mall and Deli. They're down there in Brooksville. Hungry Howie's. And this one was purchased from Hungry Howie's down in Brooksville.
In Spring Hill.
Spring Hill.
Off of Spring Hill Drive.
Hernando County. This is Lorelei's Infusion. She's off of Broad Street down in Brooksville. I can never read that one.
That is the Wholesome Harvest Market.
Yep. Oh, shoot. Okay.
And they're off of Commercial Way, I think.
Yeah. And then we got 787. Is that
House of Sugar. 787 House of Sugar.
House of Sugar.
They're off of Mariner.
Down there off of Mariner, Hernando County. Then we got China One, and they're off of 50. Set that down.
That's enough, guys. You might have to get your spray bottle.
I got him.
You got him.
I got them all.
And Justine Wallace says, Happy Friday. Happy Friday, Justine.
Behave yourself.
They had to get sprayed. They're being inappropriate for camera.
Now we have one over at Sugar Mill Woods. Sugar Mill Restaurant in Sugar Mill Woods. Then we got one for the Dunell and Grill up in Dunellen.
And just watch their Facebook page if you get that one, because they are closed for renovations right now.
We got one for Mama's Country Cafe. She's right here in Inverness. And then we have one for Don Pepe's. He's up there in Dunellen as well. And then we have one for the Crab Plant over in Crystal River.
Roseanne Sabina says, hi all, happy Friday, stay cool.
Stop.
Happy Friday. All right, so I'm going to jump back because I'm off of cancer today, and I'm going to jump back into giving the rules for those of you that just tuned in. This is a fun game that we play. That's where we get our food, which I explained earlier, but how to play it is every Monday between 3 and 5. I post a new question. The first 25 to answer that question get to be included into the drawing. And the drawing will be to give the food that I explained where it came from earlier. And that's what we're doing today. We're going to be doing a drawing for free food. Gus is mad because he just got sprayed because he was being naughty.
Man.
Hank's over here.
Like the last 3 weeks, they were perfect. Today, they're letting it all out. Stop.
Hank didn't know what to do about that spray. They're both like, what are you doing?
It's just water, you big sissy. Quit.
They're going to start trouble again.
They
G's
are.
full of it today.
I like getting sprayed.
Gee, you're full of it today. You need to calm yourself down, boy.
Okay.
All right. So this week, I said share a memory that always makes you smile. Matt, you go first.
Giving away free food on Friday.
Oh. Where's that smile? Let me see it.
You see? Right there.
I'm going to go with looking at baby pictures of my daughters when they were younger. I can't not smile when I go through them and think about all the memories of them being babies and fun and just precious. Before they got all old. No, I'm joking. I still love them. And I still,
even though they're old.
Even though they're old. Justine Mullis says, just like kids, it never lasts. Oh, yes. The dog's being rowdy.
Behave yourself.
All right. So let's see what you guys had to say about a memory that always makes you smile. Mary Lou Scholl says a full moon. I would say those make me smile too.
Yeah.
Doris Thompson said, when my kids were little and needed me for everything. It definitely feels good to be needed. Taylor Marie says, going on a cruise with my family. Never been on one.
Mm-hmm.
Christian Miller says, when my daughter waits for me to get home. That's pretty special. Rachel Thacker Miller says, anything my granddaughter does. That makes him smile too. I smile too.
Yeah.
We have some pretty cute little granddaughters.
Hmm.
Stacy Rockentine says, watching my youngest in marching band play her trumpet and my oldest in chorus concerts. My youngest was in orchestra, and I used to love going and watching her play in orchestra. Marissa Lynn says, July of 2000 was the last time I shared a meal and a hug for my brother. I'm very blessed to be the last one to interact with him before he was killed in a car accident on his way to work.
Oh, no.
This July 2026, he would have been in heaven for 26 years. So when someone tells you to cherish every moment and never miss out on family events, make the time. Even though this story brings sadness, it brings joy, happiness, and love full of smiles. Because I can still feel the cherished moments we shared. That was beautiful. Thank you for sharing it. Hank, enough. Susan Stalker. This one made me laugh. Matt's going to have to see what they're up about.
I don't know who it is. There's some white car at the gate.
You're going to go check on it? See what they want?
You can. Yeah.
All right, Matt's going to go see who's here and what they want. So we've got somebody at the gate, and that's why the dogs are going nuts. And I will continue to read off what we're going through here. Susan Stalker says, watching my late husband learn to ski about 30 years ago. I was an expert skier, so he wanted to learn. We went on vacation to a ski resort, and I paid for lessons for him. When the instructor thought he was ready, he took him out on the bunny slope, and I sat off to the side and watched them ski. I could hear the instructor saying, okay, now it's time to stop and snowplow. Jeff tried to keep going faster and faster down the bunny slope. He was skiing next to Jeff, screaming, snowplow, snowplow. Jeff just couldn't stop himself and hit the snow fence at the bottom of the hill pretty fast. He went spinning over and over until he was all entangled in the plastic fence. As soon as I knew he wasn't hurt, the instructor and I tried to get him untangled. Took us 15 minutes because we were all laughing so hard. Jeff spent the rest of the weekend in the lodge and never skied again. And she said that still makes her laugh. I've never been brave enough to try skiing. Matt, on the other hand, he used to go skiing all the time. But he grew up there. I grew up here. I've water skied, but I've never snow skied. And I'm not even good at water skiing. I tried, though, several times. And I got up a couple times. Just didn't last very long. Deborah Sullivan says, any memory with my kids being babies and me making them laugh. Christy Bowden, this one made me laugh out loud too. I know I'm past the 25 people, but I have to say mine. I was probably about 3 years old, and my mean sister, Justine Walla, hid it was either my Tickle Me Elmo or my ABC Elmo, and wouldn't give it back to me. So I headbutted her in the nose and made it bleed. It always makes me smile thinking of that. I remember one time my brother was arguing with me about, remember when you had like the concentrated juice cans? I guess they still make them, but we were making that, and he was aggravating me, and I hit him in the face with the juice can and made his nose bleed. I don't know if I think it's super funny or not, but I did do that. Jay Sabina. Oh, he's always so sweet. He says, when I married my wife. Mark Malley Jr. says, when my daughter was born. Devin Hallow says, the first time I went to Disney and saw BB-8. Roseanne Sabina, seeing my son for the first time and watching them grow into men. Aw. And Judith Worthington said, he, I'll never ski, ever. And Justine Wallace says, Christy is a jerk and a liar. You two stop it, or I'm going to tell your mama. Amanda J. Taylor said, fishing with my dad. Justine Worthington said, how me and my sweetie met, a Hallmark-worthy story. Aw. Steve DeGay says, the time I was very casually stepped from a dock into a floating canoe. My foot slipped, and fully clothed into the pool I went. Or pond I went. I was quick enough to flip my wallet onto the dock. Be thankful for that. We used to take Gus out to Rainbow River kayaking with us when he was a baby. And the last time we took him, he was big dog. And he flipped. And he was on the canoe that had everybody's phones and everything in it. And I lost some prescription glasses out there. And I was not quick enough to save them. So, yay for you saving your wallet. Ashley Shahid says, the day I found out we were having my sweet little boy. Michelle Mars says, going to Universal or Disney, I always feel young there. Everything okay?
Everything's fine.
Okay. Alicia Manfredi said going whitewater rafting with my husband and daughters. It was awesome.
That's fun.
Yeah, we've done that before. And he flipped my daughters. So my youngest daughter had a really snotty best friend when they were in middle school.
She was a brat.
Yeah, she's very snotty.
Yeah.
And what did you get to do?
I got to push her in the water. Cold water.
Yeah.
With my oar.
Yeah.
that made me smile too.
That made me smile every time we talk about it. Danielle Mae Sullivan, this one's sad, and I'm sorry that I didn't comment until today. I honestly didn't have time to look at them all week. I guess I could have looked at them, but I didn't, and I'm sorry that I didn't respond to this sooner, Danielle. But she said, my dog Frankie, she passed Friday early morning. She was 18. Her memory makes me smile. I've been so sad. And I'm very sorry that you've been sad, and I'm sorry that I didn't respond to that message sooner. And I'm going to be praying for your heart to find peace, because I know how hard it is to lose a fur baby. Justine Wallace says, I hope the snotty friend isn't watching. Even if she is, I don't care. I would tell her she's a brat. She was a bad brat. She was snotty.
Hey,
Super snotty. So if you're watching, Renee, you're a snotty little brat. Kathy Trammell says, looking at old photos from my childhood with my dad. Karen Iverson says, my wonderful immigrant Polish grandmother who slaughters the English language.
Oh, no.
I bet she's fun. Deanna Cross says, looking back at older photos of a time past of my kids at a younger age, my now husband, which was my first boyfriend in high school, photos, and now watching my grandbabies grow.
Cool.
Justine Wallace says, any memories with her dad. Amber Carmichael says, seeing Oatman, Arizona. Tara Hutchinson said, there are so many, but I'll choose swimming in the pool with my grams. I miss her so much. Christina Jones says, the day I met my husband at a bank parking lot, we were 17 and 19 years old. That was 31 years ago. Congratulations on that. Zach Brooks says, getting my old Mustang back up and running after blowing it up. I put a lot of effort in rebuilding the engine. Nice work. Jenny Twig, this one is super special. She says, when I was 16, many moons ago, in the summer, I would tell Bible stories, sing Bible songs, and tell children about what Jesus did on the cross for us. I had 5-day clubs at different houses in different neighborhoods, and just to see the excitement on the face of those children put a smile on my face, and it still does today. What a great memory. Children love to hear Bible stories. Aw. Patricia Aguano says, our land ship vacation to Alaska. It is the most beautiful place we have ever been. She loves the moose. Deanne says, my granddaughter running into my arms coming home from school. Michelle Tressler Shahan says, putting lip gloss on my eyes for eyeshadow, got up early and had an appointment in Billing, Montana. My eyes kept sticking together and seeing her grandkids.
That's good.
Diane Pribb says, having my daughter give me grandkids.
Yeah, that's like a life hack, huh?
Aaron Preston says, watching Bob's Burgers. Pam Serac says, it's actually 3 memories, but it was the day each one of my children had their confirmation ceremonies at church. I sure was a proud mom on those days. That's awesome. Kim Wynn says, my daughter being born. Tim Harrison said, my wedding day, which is March 7th of 97. And Heather Preston said, seeing my son for the first time and always seeing him makes me smile. Very cool. All great memories. And I'm glad that I was able to take you on a trip down memory lane. Now, these are the top 25, or the first 25 to answer that haven't already won 3 times this year. And we're going to drop them in the bucket. We're going to draw out 3 names, and then we'll draw out 3 places to eat. Devin Hallows, Roseanne Sabina, Amanda Taylor, Judith Worthington, Steve DeGay, Ashley Shahid, Alicia Manfredi, Danielle May Sullivan, Kathy Trammell, Karen Iverson, Deanna Cross, Justine Walla, Amber Carmichael, Tara Hutchinson, Zach Brooks, Jenny Twig, Patricia Iguano, Deanne, Michelle Tressler, Diane Pribb, Aaron Preston, Pam Surak, Kim Wins, Tim Harrison, and Heather Preston.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Sound like 25.
That's 25. If I counted correctly. Oh, I'm sorry. I keep rolling. You guys aren't boring me. It's me. It's not you.
You just said it's not me, it's you. It's not you, it's her.
Yeah, it's not you. It's me. I told you guys I was off cancer today. Ah!
It's not her, it's you. It's not you.
I'm sorry. That was rude of me. It was true, honest mistake. And my face is as red as my skirt.
You didn't see that.
Gee, Mommy feels embarrassed now.
I always blame everything on Gus. No matter what it is, it's Gus's fault.
Okay, come on.
Okay, ready?
Yeah. Everybody's laughing at me. Oh, goodness. Jenny Twig, the Bible story lady.
Oh, cool.
Diane Pribb.
I didn't mean to throw that name out.
Oh, Matt is throwing names out.
Just getting them all shook up. One jumped out. There's a difference.
Jennifer says, we love ya. No worries. Thanks. I love you guys too. And Deanne. So we've got 2 that want citrus and 1 that wants Hernando. Pretty soon, the last half of this month is just going to be Hernando. So what is that?
This is citrus.
Okay, so we're going to draw out Deanne. No, we'll do Jenny Twigs first. Let's see where you're going to eat at, Jenny Twig. Mama's Country Cafe. Always a good choice. You want some good home cooking, they got it there.
Mm-hmm. I recommend the fish. Friday fish fry.
Friday fish fry.
Yeah, killer.
Yes. Deanne. Let's see where you're going to eat. Don Pepe's in
Cool.
Dunellen. Excellent choice. Excellent choice. And Diane Pribb. We're going to pull you from Hernando County and let's see where you get to go. The Lake Lindsay Mall and Deli.
Very nice.
Also a very good choice. They have amazing sandwiches. So we'll probably do Peddler's Post again next week because we didn't have that many gift cards donated this month. So just a little bit about something we have going on now. If you are looking to sell stuff, you have stuff in your shed or your garage that you need to get rid of, you are allowed to post free classifieds on our website. They post online and in the magazine. You're limited to 5 free ones a month, and you enter it right there on the website. It's free for 20 words and under. If you do go over, there is a small fee, and you can pay for that right there on the website. This is a service that's brought to you by our advertisers. As always, I want to remind you, if you are in need of a service or good that any of our advertisers have to offer, we ask that you please think of them.
Please.
And Jenny Twig says, awesome, thank you. Well, thank you for joining us and playing our Peddler's Post. We appreciate you. And thank you for sharing the word about Jesus to all those kids. And not only did it make us smile sharing your memory, but it says that if two people are gathered together talking about Jesus, it makes him smile too. So, yay you. What do we need to remind everybody of?
Don't forget to tip your waitstaff.
Yes. And then I want to just remind everybody that this world can sometimes be a very lonely place. And if you live by an elderly person, or if you see an elderly person that's struggling, do your best to reach out to them and comfort them. And there is a place called the Friends of Citrus that can help any elderly person that you run into, or anybody for that matter, that's dealing with loss and grief. You can definitely reach out to them. They have 3 grief support meetings per week, and they're totally free. They are for donation only. And I will share that link on here. I will share a picture that I got from them today for somebody that I ran into. I'll share that.
Gus, quiet.
I will share that on the website or on our page after we get off of here. Just so if you need it, or if somebody you know needs some grief support or just a little extra company, please just think of them and reach out to them and share the resource.
Please.
So, I'm going to be sharing it, like I said, afterwards. There's just something that happened today that I needed to reach out to them for somebody, and it made me feel that it's very important that we live in this world. Sometimes it can be a dark, lonely place for people, and any of us could find ourselves in that situation at any time. So if you see somebody in need, help them out, and help them with the resources. There's lots of resources in the community, and it just takes a little Google search. Sometimes people might not be able to look them up for themselves. So if you're in a position to help and the opportunity presents itself, I hope you find it in your heart to do that.
Please, yes.
So I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Danielle says have a great weekend, Matt and Amy. You too, girl, and I hope you feel better, and we're so sorry about your puppy. And we hope you have a wonderful weekend. We hope you stay out of the heat and stay cool. And we will see you guys. I'll see you guys on Monday, hopefully, to give you a Monday motivational song. And we hope you have a blessed weekend.
Y'all be good.
Bye.
Bye. Woke up on the right side of strings today. The coffee's dancing and it wants to play. Tied my laces in a double knot, ready for whatever this old world has got. The rhythm's rising up, can't hold it back. A technicolor daydream on a one-way track. Oh, it's just a little bit of nonsense. Ooh, pocket full of chaos and a smile. Ooh, stepping out of line without a conscience. Let's be ridiculous for a while. Saw a cat wearing a tiny hat, gave him a high five, and that was that. The world's a circus, find your favorite clown. I'm wearing mismatched socks all over town.